Alright, you know, in usual fashion, I've had to restart the thing multiple times. But we're gonna get through it. We're gonna get it done. It's basically one take. I just edit out little clips so that you don't have to watch dead air bullshit. Straight to the point, though. I gotta get through these videos quick. A lot of stuff to do today. And I am fucking excited for what's coming up in video 2. Try to ignore my cat yowling in the background. I try to ignore. So, I've restarted the video a couple times, so I don't even know if I've mentioned it right now, but thank you, Cole, for everything you do for me. Like all the news you provide, the insider Vinnel information, the things you order to your house for me. I cannot thank you enough. Like, I would not be complete without these things. So, without further ado, we got a little bit of soundtracks from Cole first, then we got Cadabra stuff, and then the Cole video will end. We got a little bit of Cadabra stuff that came before the package, and then we got the package. So, the package, I'm actually gonna, I'll explain this to you now, because if you're watching these all in order, you're gonna be like, what the fuck is all this shit? If you're only watching one of them, it might make more sense to you when we're going through. So, in that box, you can see the corner over there, that is the Mountains of Madness that I mentioned however long ago. It's like a year, and there's a subscriber edition, and then there's some crazy shit in there. So the unboxing and all that stuff will happen in these normal videos that you're used to, like me talking to you and the normal shit. But partway through that box, you might notice like a cut, and that will be its own video, and it will be special, because it deserves it. So, hopefully my fucking battery lasts. I kind of doubt it will, so there's probably going to be gaps in between here. Anyway, let's get through this so that I can hopefully get through it with my fucking battery. God damn it, cat! Shut up! Fuck! First up, I got... Yeah, let's take it out of the sleeve to avoid all that glare. Fucking unbelievable glare. There is no solution to the glare problem. I don't know what it is. We got Outlast Trilogy of Terror. And it's got like a die-cut hole there with other... like a booklet. Other pictures. You can have other pictures sitting around in your die-cut hole. I've only played the first Outlast, and there is a booklet indeed. There's stuff in there. Oh, they got even more pictures. Yeah, I am. It's been a little while since I played this game, so I'm not entirely familiar again. I remember it enough that it's fucking horrific. You're looking through your little camera with the night vision the whole time. And I remember it turns into sci-fi at some point, which blew my mind. And normally I don't really play, like, I mean, I loved Amnesia, but then I try to avoid other types of games like that because they scare the shit out of me. But this game, there were parts that felt like an actual nightmare. Like I've had a couple nightmares where you're like being chased by the crazy fucking doctor dudes. Whoa, dude, this fucking game was that exactly. And I don't remember what else. Oh, the end of the game where you got your camera and it fucking falls through a crack and you're gonna go back. I almost stopped playing the game right there. I was almost like, fuck this, I'm done. I don't need it anymore. So that's that. Oh, that is not that. I'm a fool. Let me just tuck that back in there. And the vinyls themselves. So there's a couple variants of this one. And normally, because I get the rare shit, you might be like, all right, Jason, so you got that whatever it is, the FYE blood splatter. No, I did not. it is cool to get that blood splatter, but I actually wanted this one because the game's all shot through your like Nightvision camcorder. So the vinyl, some people are opposed to it. It's a glow in the dark. You got a glow in the dark vinyl. Some people are like, oh, the surface noise on the glow in the dark. I don't know. I mean, I'm not really going to be listening to Outlast for the pristine audio quality. I mean, that's blasphemy. Some of you vinyl people will be like, but that's the point of the vinyl records. Yes, I'm not disagreeing with you, but this is like straight up spooky music that's going to give me fucking nightmares, so I'm not going to be casually listening to it. Might put it on for like Halloween spooking with the trick-or-treaters, but thematics is what I'm all about with the vinyls. You match the color of the vinyl to the theme of the game somehow, and you sold me. I'm done. So, you know, glow in the dark, Nightvision, self-explanatory. There's the Dr. Man. I don't know how that picks up, but that fucking dude chases you. Absolutely fucking terrifying. Awesome game. Recently saw Mega 64 start that up, and that was pretty fun as well. Go check them out if you haven't checked out Mega 64. Check out Mega 64. You won't regret it. All right, on to the next one. Everybody knows the movie. There's multiple variants of this vinyl. There's an obby strip from, Mondo does their obby strips. The Fifth Element. Nice artwork. I forget what her name is. Is it fucking Leeloo? I believe it's Leeloo. I saw this fucking movie when I was like 8 or 9 on TV. I saw it from like the beginning with the golden alien robots, the key that gets broken off in the door. And like everything, and it was just like so weird and imaginative. It was like a live action cartoon, and like the evil planet and fucking, I forget if his name's Zorg or whatever the fuck, the evil corporate man, Gary Oldman, I think. And then right at the end, there's like a sex scene. So my dad like covered my eyes and got me to leave the room, and I never knew that was like the ending. So I always thought like, oh well, I missed the ending. I don't know how that movie ended. And then many years later, I saw it. I don't know. You're here for vinyl. Why am I telling you about all this bullshit? Maybe you're here for me too. I don't know. Fuck. Rambling about all this shit. Anyway, you're here for all of it. I'm just going to assume you're here for all of it. It's a fucking package deal. You get my rambles in these long videos. There's the artwork. It's Ian Holmes' character's apartment, I believe. And I put this thing on the other day. It's fucking weird, man. But awesome. Awesome but weird. It's like Bollywood and Western and electronic and classical and crazy. And the weird electronic diva dance thing from the movie is on there, as well as the segment where what's it called? The Ruby rap. If you remember the Ruby shenanigans, I forget the character's name, the leotard and stuff, but he's going around very I don't know what the fuck, bombastic, charismatic, whatever the fuck. He's very wacky radio personality type. And the whole segment of the movie with him doing the radio show is on the fucking vinyl. So that's crazy. It's cool. Anyway, both vinyls are Leeloo variant, so white with the orange stripe, like her outfit on the cover there. This actually is not the definitive version that I want, but I love the movie, so I'm probably going to get all of the variants. There's also a taxi cab variant, if I remember correctly, which is obviously referencing Corbin Dallas. And then, I was just rambling about Ruby. So there is a super green variant. I have to get the super green variant, because super green! So, That's the Fifth Element. I also got the Shawshank Redemption. Good old Stephen King, not doing a Stephen King spook. Not much to say about this movie. Everyone, like, it's fucking, what is it, IMDb's top movie of all time still. So, you know, it is that. I don't know what to say, dude. It's a fucking great movie. If you haven't seen the movie, you need to see the movie. It's a must-see for everybody. I probably wouldn't say it's the greatest movie of all time, like it being on that list where it is, but it's pretty fucking good. What's that actor's name? Fucking slipping my fucking... Probably says. Wasting your time watching all this, reading all this shit. I don't need to. Okay, I don't need to waste your time with this shit. You know who he is. I know who he is, and I can't remember his name right now. He's in Jacob's Ladder. The fucking guy's awesome. There are a couple different variants. I think there's a brown one. If you haven't seen Shawshank Redemption, I guess I can't get into specifics, but the brown one is in reference to the puddle. And then this one is the Suds on the Roof variant, if you remember their reward. So, very cool. I like that the rock hammer is featured all over the place. Very cool. And also, very cool. Everything's very cool. Very cool, very cool. But especially cool of this very cool one is the... what do you call that? Reflective title? Foil title? Fuck yeah. Shawshank Redemption. Get you some. One more for soundtracks before we dive into the cadavers from Cole. It's a big one! It's Fallout 4! So... we're gonna talk a little bit about Fallout 4, okay? So, I fucking love Fallout 3. That is my favorite. I do, like, Fallout 1 and 2 are great, and there are, conceptually, some much cooler things in those games. But something about, like, the mechanics of Fallout 3 is fucking perfect. I love that fucking game. People complain about the weapon repair shit. Fucking go get another weapon and repair it. It's not that there's a couple weapons that are like legendary as fuck and you can't repair them. That's how it is. So I love that fucking game. It's fucking perfect. I needed the Fallout 3 box set soundtrack. I needed it. When I saw the Fallout 4 one, I was like, nah, I don't really need that. It's the same. It's just like, it's the same kind of stuff. It's just ambient wasteland music. And I only really cared about 3. And 4, I'm gonna be jumping all over the place here. You know how this goes. Fallout 4 was fun, but it took me 100 hours to get it to play like Fallout 3. Because of the way that like the game systems are set up, the crafting and everything. It took 100 hours of playing that game before it was like, oh, well now it's just Fallout 3 with more. And at that point, I was thoroughly enjoying the game. I don't know, if I fucking looked it up, it's a lot of time. I probably put like 300, 400 hours, whatever the fuck, into Fallout 4. But the way that I played it, I ended up just playing it by going to this was pretty early, so there weren't like updates and shit. I would go to like the Brotherhood outpost where they give you like the miscellaneous quest, go here, clear out a structure, and then come back. And I would just do that for 70 levels. I think I'm level 140 or something in that game. So I just did that over and over and over and over and over and over again until I was a sufficient level to where it was like, oh, well now I'm playing the game like Fallout 3. And then I went and finished the game. And through the whole game, I thought I had it figured out, and I was like, this is fucking alright, whatever. I'm just playing, I'm playing it for the experience, but for the gameplay is all I'm here for. Your story is crap. If you have not beaten Fallout 4, you need to. Because in the last 20% of the game, something happens, and they pull the fucking rug out from under you, and I felt like an idiot. I was like, how did you sneak that on me? I thought I had your shit figured out, and you were idiots, and then you made me look like an idiot. So, the story gets really, really good in Fallout 4. They've quite obviously stolen some inspiration from things that were on TV. I don't know if it quite fits the Fallout universe, but you know, at this point, fuck it. I'm just gonna consider this stuff as Bethesda's Fallout universe, and I will kind of, in the way that like Ghost in the Shell exists, in every iteration is like a different facet of the multiverse. I'm going to imagine Bethesda's Fallout as a different facet of the Fallout multiverse. So, I think that basically covers all my ranting. There's a couple different variants of... Oh, there goes the sticker sheet. Don't fall, sticker sheet. Sticker sheet. Haha. There are a couple different variants of this. There's a Nuka-Cola Quantum variant that I actually like a little bit more, but as mentioned earlier, I always go for the more rare thing, and Cole had this one. So, it's the more rare one. I'll just give you a quick little art thing, you know. Oh my, the vinyl almost slid out of there. If you've read the books in the game, the skill books, you know, all the gatefolds, they look like the skill books from the game. You can look this stuff up online. You don't need me to show you this stuff. You're probably not even watching or hearing me rant. I'm making these videos for myself. Anyway. I only need to pull one of them out, because they all look the same. I mentioned earlier they were the Nuka-Cola Quantum was the one that I like a bit more. This is the Nuka-Cola Cherry. It's been a little while since I played Fallout 4, but I believe they introduced Nuka-Cola Cherry in Fallout 4. I know Quantum was... It might be in the old games, but Quantum was in Fallout 3, so... Yeah. 6 vinyl box set for Fallout 4. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. It's all there. Alright. Make sure this stuff's all set. The sticker sheet. So you stuck around. We've gone through the soundtracks. If you don't care about Cadabra, shame on you, but skedaddle if you don't care. If you like seeing the Cadabra stuff, let me show you. So, Halloween in a Suburb, which was my second Wax Mage that you've seen on here. There's a bunch of different variants of Halloween in a Suburb. And this one is one of the early subscriber-exclusive variants that has a Joe Keinburger cover. And you have a little Cthulhu with the doot-doot. A little doot-doot trumpet. My cat is losing her mind. 96 of 100. The vinyl itself. Yes. Before we get to the vinyl itself. I didn't know what this was until I looked up the deets in some of the Cadabra archive posts. This card is done by Virgil Finlay. Which, I'm gonna fuck it up. I believe he is a, I think he did, like, artwork for the old Lovecraft books, like the really expensive first edition Arkham ones. I think that's who he is. If not, that's what that art reminds me of, is them old Arkham editions. So I thought it was like some bonus Halloween card when I saw it in the auction, and I actually told Cole he could have it. But I'm a moron! It's part of this edition. Thank you, Cole, for not taking advantage of my stupidity. Oh, and yes, the vinyl itself got distracted by Virgil Finlay's beauty. It's a nice mottled dark gray with black and a little bit of white in there. I'm down. So that's the little boy, the little doot doot, as I like to refer to him. I'll do this one first. I'll do this one. The yellow sign. I'll open it up. I hate these sleeves that have this sticky crap. I gotta re-sleeve everything in my collection, boy, I tell ya, I've been putting it off. Maybe I'll get a moment in my holidays. Oh, yeah. Slight seam splittage here. But I'm not too upset. There's a little bit of split there too. What can you do? I don't blame you. And it's not like a wax Mage or anything, so I'm not dying. I can buy replacement sleeves. I'll buy like additional copies of this record because it's awesome, and I want to lend it out. If you remember the Carcosa, the little one I had, I don't know, a video or two ago. This is, I'm gonna fuck this up because I'm fucking stupid. I believe it's all from a book called The King in Yellow, and I mean, I'm trying to follow along. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. So you need to go along with. You need to understand. That's where I'm coming from here. I'm gonna have to track this shit down because apparently, from my understanding, this book is like self-referential. It refers to a book like itself that is filled with stories that drive people insane from the mere reading of them. Very much like the Necronomicon and inspired Lovecraft in many ways. So the yellow sign is fucking awesome. It's like an artist with his art subject, his painting model, and the shenanigans that they get up to with this fucking book. And holy shit, and the Night Watchman. I cannot recommend it enough. Thoroughly enjoyed the yellow sign. I had my opportunity to snag a Wax Mage box set in a raffle a little while ago, and alas, I was not fated to win. So I have to settle for this for now. I think I got the random color one, and oh my god, dude. I'll probably have to pull the whole thing out so you can see what's going on here. There's like a weird, there's like black streaks and like yellow streaks and white things, and it's just, that fit it perfectly. So, bam! I gotta get the yellow transparent, and I think there's a yellow opaque as well. So, I will be tracking those down. In time. Second last from Cole. He's probably just got the title spoiled for you there. These fucking sticky sleeves. I gotta open these sticky sleeves. So, because I'm stupid, I didn't realize the significance of this release for quite a while. And yes, it's absolutely magnificent with that spot gloss UV and a matte finish. It's fucking Dracula, okay? So it's a audio play adaptation of Dracula, which itself, Oh, it's Halloween today. I don't know how I didn't mention that in any of the video until now. It's fucking Halloween, so all this spooky stuff is perfect. We got Dracula here, which in and of itself, I mean, you gotta get it's like, you gotta, it's like a quintessential spook. So, that's all fine and dandy. You probably saw it when I showed you the name. You see? Tony Todd? But like I said, I'm fucking stupid. So when I read that the first few times, Tony Todd, I was like, that sounds familiar, but I'm not placing who that is. Who is that? And then I looked it up. Bro, it's fucking Candyman. It's the Candyman. And he's also the morgue director in Final Destination. He's basically playing the Candyman character. I haven't seen Candyman, but I know about it with the hook, and I gotta see Candyman. I gotta see it. I love Tony Todd. I love Clive Barker. Gotta see it. Fucking Tony Todd voices Dracula in this play. Dude. Amazing. Perfect. Perfect. And, of course, the vinyl comes on blood red with black swirl. I think this one's the subscriber variant. I don't know. This came before I started subscribing, so I'm a little fuzzy. There is a wax mage, and just like Yellow Sign, I had my chance at the raffle, and it was not fate. The fucking wax mage for Dracula comes in like a wooden coffin box. So, and that spike on the back is like, I don't know if it's screen printed or burned into the box, but bro. So that's that stuff from Cole for now. There is one more thing from Cole, and it's a little special. So, if you've been watching my channel, you know how this thing works, and you know what this means. Yeah, so it's time. It's Wax Mage time. Which Wax Mage did you get today, Jace? Well, it's so fucking big that I gotta go over here to grab it. Dude. I'm gonna use that glare to my advantage. Yes. The Black Cat. I have not heard this story yet. I am not yet worthy. But I know that it's going to be magnificent. So I have the hand-poured splatter on its way as a birthday gift from my girlfriend. It will be arriving some point next week, who knows. And then I will get to listen to it, because I will not be playing this. But, let me talk about it a little bit for you, the viewers. So, this is the deluxe Wax Mage box set. It is a massive, velvet-covered, screen-printed clamshell. Those of you that have this thing, you know it's hard to open this shit. The velvet like almost creates like a lock on itself. So you need to be firm but gentle. As with most things in life. So, when you open this puppy up, or you open this kitty up, almost, would be better to say. I wanna have this sitting nice and flat, so I'm not fucking anything up. So there you go. Let's go through it, shall we? There's a nice video store stand. Almost like VHS style shit back in the day. Very cool. I'm just going to put them on that side, and then I will transfer them back over when we are done. We got the booklet. I actually have not looked through a lot of this stuff, so... Yes, that shows you the masters. We got Mr. Frizzy on the left, and Mr. DP, man! The master of DP! Fill my holes! Every release that I hear with Mr. DP man's voice, I don't know. I still won't. I'm gonna tease you, Mr. Man. You're still not my favorite, but you're almost. You're getting there. You're quickly becoming my favorite cadaver reader. Still like Mr. LeMan a little bit more. That's my Lovecraft bias. What are you gonna do? So, I have not opened this. I'm not gonna open this because I don't wanna fuck it. I gotta open that when I have the ability to frame it. And the card explains to you that this is number 10 of 26. But the whole thing, the Wax Mage thing, is 10 of 26. But this is the Jeremy Hush portfolio, and it says it comes with 3, I don't know, somebody help me out. Is it Gyklee? I don't know how the fuck to say that word. It's those fancy art prints. It comes with 3 of them. Very much like the Dagon Wax Mage box set. But Dagon did not get a crazy clamshell like this. So. Oh my goodness, they are... The box is very tight in there. But it's better than being loose and wobbling around everywhere. So here are the vinyls that you want to see. Just balance this side out a bit better. And before we get to that, we'll quickly just touch on these. So I do not collect test pressings. However, in my hands, I hold my first test pressing. The Black Cat comes with a test pressing. I believe I was mentioning the Dracula box set earlier. I think that comes with one as well. And there's a couple. I mean, I might end up with a couple test pressings in the end because of them coming with Wax Mages. Holy shit, Cat! I don't know what her problem is. She's got everything she needs. She's just old and likes to hear her own voice. Oof. So, sit snug in there. Art by Jeremy Hush. I might be wrong. I think Jeremy Hush was Mr. Denison's favorite artist. And I could see why. There is a very nice, realistic quality to all of his paintings. A subdued horror. It's beautiful, but horrific. So, both of the vinyls are the same. I mean, they're all different because they're Wax Mages, they're all hand-poured, but they are the same style and same color, so I only need to pull out the one to show it to you. I've already looked at them. It's not... This one's not like the other Wax Mages, so I don't need to show you a montage of what other people's are. No. This is the Black Cat. So, you got like white and black splatter over clear, and the middle is like silver fucking exploded. I don't know how they do it, man. I understand how you do splats, right? Like, you just get your puck, you put your different color splats, and you just press that bitch, and the splat, easy peasy. You can get crazy color splats that look way more extensive than it actually is, or whatever. But wax mages, dude, how you get like the splat lines, but then you also get swirls, but then you also get like exploded dots, among other shapes, in the same how the fuck are you doing that? Like, I can only imagine that they're like pressing the puck in stages and adding things to it. They're called wax mage for a reason. They're fucking wizards. So that concludes my gifts from Cole video for today. Almost. There was one small little thing to add in there. That is tight. I don't normally like to stick the vinyls back in there like that, but you know, this clamshell was designed to fit a certain way, and I don't want to fuck with it. So, I'm going to put the sleeve and stuff back on off camera, so you don't have to watch and listen to me bullshit about all that, and so you don't have to hear my cat yowling. Kind of ironic that we're doing the black cat, and my black cat is losing her fucking mind over there. So, let me just gently close this so that I may show you the final piece of the puzzle. Alright. I got a sticky sleeve stuck to my sock. Nothing too crazy. You saw all the crazy stuff. The wax mages were the crazy thing. But, as part of the Halloween in a Suburb, the man had some Sam Hamer figures, including an orange witch, and my favorite of the two, the black spooky house. Pretty damn cool how they get all that fucking detail on these tiny little figures. So, thank you for watching. Check out the next one for a small male diddler from Kadabra. And then, oh my god, I hope you check out the one after that, because it's been like over a year in the making. Or in the waiting. Check it out. It's coming.